Last of Us 2. Who doesn't love a good train wreck unfolding in slow motion right in front of our eyes? Hello, everyone. I am still trying to signal that spaceship. Come on, we're waiting. It's 2020. I mean, what's the worst can happen, right? That wouldn't be the worst thing that could happen this year. Aliens. I am Mecha Random 42. We're talking about Last of Us. Come on, Magic. You can work. Last of Us 2, some more, because I know you guys like these. And you know what? I really wasn't planning on making a whole lot of Last of Us 2 videos, but they do really well, and I think it's a fun train wreck, and like any piece of entertainment that we can look at and all the marketing and the tactics, The Last of Us 2 is just the gift that keeps on giving, right? According to Nyannet.com, and I know Hirohe's done a video on this one too, so shout out to him, Taiwanese retailer offers buy 3 games, get 1 free for The Last of Us Part 2. Hong Kong retailers also has a massive surplus. Now, I do have a little bit of additional information on that whole I retracted some things, but not everything sort of video that just dropped here about the whole voice actress stuff. There's some more comments to talk about where, these tactics are exactly 1000% marketing tactics, in my opinion, and this is another marketing tactic. Well, why do I say this is a marketing tactic? This is a tactic, in my opinion, to move units of this without necessarily dealing with sales. Now, I did get a comment in one of my videos about The Last of Us 2 about sales figures in the US. And from my understanding, the US is not measured in units, but it is measured in dollars. Outside of the US, however, they're measured in units, so this does not surprise me as being a marketing technique to liquidate a lot of extra copies, boost the numbers quite a bit as far as units moved, because every one of these free Last of Us 2 is probably going to go into the computer as sold. So they're probably not even going to be free. They're probably going to be in a computer somewhere as a penny or something like that. In my experience anyway with the retail world, I worked retail for a long time. I've even worked at a GameStop before. Oh, speaking of GameStop, what's the trade-in value at still? Yeah, $22 store credit, $20 for the non-pro players. Here's the thing, when you actually get a cash value of that, it's going to be much lower. Probably about $5 or so, give or take. This is why anytime I would sell a used game, I would sell it on eBay or Amazon, to an actual person, because I would at least have the box. You know how GameStop will always destroy boxes, copies, discs, all that stuff. Well, here you go. According to this site, Taiwanese retailers offer buy 3 games and get 1 free Last of Us 2. This is a tactic that we see a lot of the time in GameStop, especially during Christmas time, during Black Friday sales, during the holiday rush. And usually it's to liquidate all of their old stock, all of their old trade-ins, and it's usually only in used games too. It is usually a tactic that they use. You'll have buy 2 get 1 free weekends with your player card of used 3DS games or Wii games. The ones that get traded in a lot. Xbox 360 quite a bit too for a while. And sometimes, if the sale is good, it's gonna be buy 3 games get 1 free, or buy 2 get 2 free, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. Here we go. I'm rambling a little. Sorry for that. Following news of thousands of used copies of The Last of Us 2 being posted on Japanese third-party sites, it seems the situation is not much better elsewhere overseas. Images surfacing on Twitter showcasing a Taiwanese and Hong Kong retailer struggling to sell their copies of The Last of Us 2. The Taiwanese retailer even offering an enticing deal to try and get rid of their copies. See, now, this is I've never seen in video games. They probably have done this before. I just wasn't covering a lot of the stuff on my channel. That back in the day, I was just a gaming channel. I'd just be sitting there playing, whatever game on a 3DS or whatever. And you know what game that was. By the way, that's the Switch copy I upgraded. That's how you do that joke, unlike Doctor Who. I'm going off on a tangent here. I keep doing that. Pick 3 games and get a free Last of Us 2. Now, are they games of equal or lesser value to have to buy 3 AAA games? Here we go. Let's look. The offer seems to be when purchasing 3 games worth a total of 1,900 Taiwan dollars, 1990 Taiwan dollars, equivalent to 358.96 REAIS. I don't know what currency that is. The buyer receives a free copy of The Last of Us Part 2 as a free gift, according to the post on social media discussing this offer, as well as a Portuguese outlet. 1,990 Taiwanese dollars converts roughly to 67 and 62 cents USD for those who are curious. I was going to Google that if they didn't have it in here. All right. The price point seems to add up with the current $60 AAA price point for games, albeit slightly higher. So there you go. That's how they're going to do it. They're probably going to, like I said, this seems to just be to move units of games that aren't really selling a whole lot of units. Wow, look at that picture. Holy crap, that's a lot of copies of that. I mean, I get it that they were anticipating this being a huge popular game. It was very marketed, very hyped. But at the same time, you got to make something that people are going to love and identify with instead of this divisionist tactic of going in and taking characters. And now keep in mind, remember, I have not played The Last of Us. I have my ex's copy from when he played about 9 hours of it and got kind of bored halfway through, even though he really, really wanted to play it, heard a lot of good things, knew it was a good game. And he just got bored with it. So I've never really had any interest in these. I'm a Terraria player. I'm the tactical RPG turn-based sort of let me think for about 5 minutes and then make a move sort of person. I'm not really into the whole AAA shooter sort of story building world games so much anymore, especially when you play it for about 30 hours and then you're done, right? And this might be why a lot of people are not choosing to buy this right now. They've already seen the spoilers. Some of them don't really care what happens in the game. Some of them are not really eager to go on that journey that the story is unfolding for them. So they're either going to pass, they're going to watch a Let's Play, they're going to wait until the price drops for a lot of these, because that's what's going to happen during Christmas time. This is going to be part of the sales, right? It's going to be part of all the specials. It's going to be all the holiday specials. The concept seems clear. Rather than spending $60 or so to get The Last of Us 2, get 3 other games instead and get a free copy to, increase your sale numbers, increase your number of units sold. Holy crap, that's a lot. Pictured here, allegedly, is a Hong Kong retailer. Also, yeah, we can't confirm if these are real. We can't confirm if this is... And also, keep in mind, there's a lot of other stuff going on in the world right now where your stores are not really open in a lot of places, in a lot of cases. There's a lot of things happening where retail is getting hit really, really hard, especially if you're not essential. So this timing is everything here. Wow, that's a lot. Hong Kong retailer also struggling with a massive surplus of copies of the game that are not being purchased. Holy crap, I gotta look at this picture too. Wow, that's just boxes and boxes and boxes of it. All right, yeah, when I go in and buy a game at GameStop, they might have 1 or 2 new copies, but then again, I'm buying some weird obscure title or something. I'm buying like Yokai Watch 3 on 3DS, and they only got maybe 2 copies in the entire state or region. So I usually don't play the most popular normie stuff. Now here's the thing. Oh, there's an update also that I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about on my video where I was talking about, the voice actress who played Abby, the unpopular character of Abby, getting some really nasty comments. And, obviously, I don't want to make light of those. I don't want to feel or come across like I feel less than sympathetic here, but the fact that I'm still getting these sort of comments, and here we go, I gotta bring this up a little bit bigger. Let me embiggen this one again. This is the same marketing account that's really, really trying their darndest to use these tactics to guilt, shame, silence people who don't agree. So this is really the only reason why I'm making any more Last of Us 2 videos, because of these sort of comments, because of the comments where they're marketing accounts, they don't watch your channel, they're only there just to try and guilt you, just to try and shame you, just to try and silence you, right? So, and I've talked about this on my last video that I dropped today on this. So you're still whining about The Last of Us 2? Where are your priorities? Oh, like I'm supposed to, jump on board some hate bandwagon? Is that what this is? Where are your priorities, right? So, of course, I say where they've always been. He responds, "Oh, first Terraria." Now onto my reply. If you really don't care, then then you wouldn't have made a video about it in the first place. Well, my viewers care, though. You guys care. You guys want to hear what I have to say. And even if it's something where I'm just super indifferent to something, even though it's something where I'm like, oh yeah, I call BS, I call marketing on the thing, right? So he goes on to say, I don't care about the game or the PlayStation. I don't even care about Brie Larson. I don't watch the videos. All right, so you're on my channel not even caring about the video game in the first place. You're on my channel not caring about any of the content I make. He continues. He says, oh, she's not that interesting. I do find it in music. You assume it's a horrible company, even though you don't care about them. Oh, because we've heard rumors and reports. Actually, not even rumors. We've heard reports of the horrible crunch that these game developers have, where they're expected to basically work for 80-hour weeks, not seeing their families, just under the pressure to get these games released. They're horribly mismanaged, according to reports, and that's where I care. I care more about the employees of these companies, right? That's what I care about. And I care about the marketing and the tactics that are used, because that has always been my main priority when I do cover these. It is the marketing, it is the tactics. It is what they do. And that's where we're going in with the buy 3, get 1 free. That's a marketing technique, right? That is just a marketing technique to falsely inflate or falsely move units of a video game that people aren't really looking to be as interested in buying as the game developers might have wanted them to be, because they did a lot of unpopular things with their characters. Here we go. What else does he say? I'm one of those is on the side of the game company against all the shocking abuse and vitriol they have had to deal with, as the sort of people Rian Johnson was talking about. Alright, so they're bringing in Last Jedi, even though I care nothing for the guy anyway, and have not seen The Last Jedi. So this is just a bot. This isn't even a real person at this point, right? This isn't even a real opinion. This is just somebody who comes in to shame me for not having their pre-approved corporate reaction and for calling out the BS. Not only that, they are trying to guilt me and shame me into piling on the, those toxic fanboys, right? So of course I respond, look, Terraria is a game I play on PC. Second, this is all about the current topic. I covered the current topics. Last of Us 2 is a current big deal topic. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it, even though I don't like the game series. I don't like the company. I am more of a strategy, RPG, tactical, thinky sort of, and grindy. I like grindy games too. I do like a good Hunt and Yokai Watch or something. I do like going on those sort of games. I like leveling up my characters. I like building up armor sets in Terraria. I like collecting stuff. I like those sort of things because they're fun for me. They're relaxing for me. These post-apocalyptic story sort of games are not even my thing. Anyway, I made videos once my peers started getting struck by Naughty Dog. I never played Last of Us 2 in the first place. I don't like AAA zombies shooters, but I do care about hitting the current topics, for you guys, because I care more about what you guys think, right, than my own interest in something, right? You guys are why I'm here, and you guys, as long as you want me to cover something, I'm going to do my best to cover it to the best of my ability. There's some days I'm going to be in a mood, and I apologize for that. I know, I think you guys have seen some of my moods some days, but for the most part, I want to please you guys, right? I don't believe one bit, as somebody who's been on the receiving end of multiple threats myself, that there are anything more than marketing accounts trying to play people for sympathy at this point. Much like the actual game itself, use tactics to break people so you can indoctrinate them. Your comment alone makes me know that this is a fact and that marketing accounts exist. If you really watch my videos, you know what my position has been on this game. And I'm only talking about it because my viewers care. The fact that you yourself are trying to guilt me into jumping onto some SJW hate wagon just makes me know I am correct. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, because you know what?
What do you want? When do you want it?
My viewers are not mindless sheep. My viewers are awesome. I love you guys so much. I will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.